want to take the time and talk about simple shape renders and why they're so important to me in terms of learning how to paint and render. It has come to my attention that a lot of the people I talk to online are using a variety of tools to blend, and I want to talk about what it is to blend manually or without any kind of blending or soft brush, right? So you're doing a lot of color picking, you're doing a lot of judging your values. So that is to say, like the spectrum of white to black, so that is value. And that technique requires a lot of observation. It requires a lot of paying attention to, the opacity of your stroke, how you're laying it down, the transition that is happening on what you're painting, right? Because if it's a long transition, you want to put that in, and if it's a short transition, you want to put that in. If the edge is hard or soft, you want to make sure to put that in correctly. So there's a lot of observation that happens here. And so I've started this piece here, or this study, simply by adding just the basic landmarks of my background. And then I started to sketch in the different simple shapes that are there. Now you'll notice I'm doing this the hard way. I'm giving myself like the hardest time I possibly can by not using any ellipse guide, by not putting this side by side. I'm truly at this stage setting a challenge for myself. Now this is just the way that I opt in. You don't have to do it that specific way. I find that I'm just at that level where I want to truly make myself work for it. Really work on that skill set of remembering what I'm seeing and measuring by eye. And so what I'm doing here is I'm filling in the different values that I'm seeing, and I'm lowering the opacity of my sketch layer, and eventually I'll just turn it off because at that point I don't need it anymore. Now I will do it like this now, but feel very, very free to, do it side by side, or use an ellipse guide if you want to, the ellipse tool, in other words. From here on out, it's just rendering the edges, making sure my values are correct, making sure my shapes are in correct perspective, and then all the finish of my render is just straight. So I hope yours goes well, and happy painting. My secret isn't that I'm special. I'm not talented, and there is nothing in me that is anything more than there is in you. The difference here is that I'm very, very particular. I observe, I take the time required to really see what it is I'm painting, and then I give it my best shot. I just work hard, and you can do it too. Let me know if you ever have any questions.